hope that's okay. Just going to adjust my YouTube a tiny bit. Oh, that's a little bit better. I'll let you guys see the fire that I'm watching. Maybe you can see that. There we go. I don't know how I'm going to do this so you guys can see everything. Welcome, everyone. There we go. We're going to be finishing this page up today. And just get my stuff right here. Okay. This is a grayscale coloring book, so our pictures start out like this, almost like photographs. And then we add in our color. Sorry, I'm just getting finished setting up. All right. We're going to finish. So we've done the snow and obviously our little Gnome guy. But we want to finish the background today. And you will notice that we've got the background is blurred a little bit, almost like it's depth of field. So I'm going to be using my, where are they? My chalk pastels for that part. Let me grab, I have a couple sets that I like to use. Now I did start this the other day and I'm just hopping on, actually, when did I do this one? I think it was last Wednesday. I haven't been on for a little bit. So we are going to finish up today. I'm going to use my Montmartre chalk pastels. And I think I'm going to start actually with the trees. Do I start with the trees? I'm not sure where to start. Actually, why don't I start with this little house here and then work our way over? I think that might be fun. So I'm going to make that little house. I think we're going to make it like a pinky color, maybe. I think it should be super cute and fun. So I'm thinking actually maybe this color or this one. Let me see. Yeah, I think we'll go pink. You're right. Pink will be super cute. I'm just going to use, I believe, this like magenta-y color. It's almost like candy. Maybe this will be like a cute little candy house. I'm not putting it actually onto the picture itself, onto the page. I like to use a tool or a blending, I'm going to call it a tool, but it's just a piece of cotton. I think that'll be super cute. Okay. So I'm going to start here and just do basically from here to here. I'm going to leave the little wreath and the stuff in the middle. But I'm just going to add in some of this chalk pastel really lightly. It's almost like that trim is going to be nice and pink. and try not to go over top of the, I colored this part already. This is actually just, I'm finishing it today. I hadn't got a chance to come on and finish my poor little guy. So we're hopping on today. Hey, Sherry. Right? I think that's going to look super cute. Thank you so much, Grace. Okay, I think that's good. I'm probably going to use either my blending tool. Let's see if I can use this blending tool up here. I want to intensify it a little bit there. So I want to be really careful around the ear. Hi, guys. Hi, Rain. You guys are awesome. Oh, you guys are so great. Here, I need to move my phone over here so I can see you guys. I'm like not really paying attention to my phone. There we go. Okay. The chalk pastels make a huge difference when you're coloring. I am going to take that cotton pad. I'm just using a cotton pad mostly, and I'm really now gently just pressing that chalk pastel into the page a little bit so it doesn't transfer. Oh, you guys are so awesome. Thank you. I'm going to do this green. I'm going to do it a nice green. I'm just going to actually use a Q-tip for this. I'm already getting chalk pastel all over me. And it can be subtle. You don't have to spend a lot of time figuring out what's what, because it is quite hard to figure out sometimes. So just kind of wing it half the time. Hi, Carmen. And I'm going to use red for the bow. So I use chalk pastel, mostly chalk pastel for the background, but for the foreground, I did use alcohol markers. And then I used the chalk pastels and pencils over top. That's cute. And I think I'm going to give this some little red lights up here. Some little twinklers. I'm in Canada. Hi, Lucy. So these are the markers that I used for the foreground. So our little gnome guy and the North Pole sign are all these colors here. And they are all Ohuhu. Oh, yay! You're in Ontario. Me too. We got a ton of snow last week. A ton. Well, over the weekend, I guess it was. Okay, I think this might be like a little bit of brickwork here, like stairs. So I'm going to do this a little bit of brown. I'm going to use that same cotton pad again. You can have fun kind of doing whatever you want to do. What else? Oh, I might use this same color for the little, like the little log cabin over here. I'm going to do this. It's almost like a gingerbread house. This is just a super fast way to add color to your backgrounds. And it's just that chalk pastel. It's just this chalk pastel. And rubbing it, you could use a cotton ball. I sometimes use my Q-tips that I have handy or a blending tool. I'm going to do this part too, actually. And when you're only adding a tiny bit of this chalk pastel, you don't actually need to seal the work, like to coat it with anything. It's not going to transfer. Maybe a little bit more there. Okay. Thank you for sharing, you guys. Thank you. Now we are going to have to name him. Yes, that's right. They're soft and kind of diffused is the word, I guess. So you can use alcohol marker to color this in, but I prefer to use the chalk pastels. You can use chalk pastels in bold and easy books too. I'm having a nice tea. Nice tea, not an iced tea. Oh, Kringle. That's a great name. I'm going to use a tiny bit of, where's that green? Let me do the green first, and then I'll finish up with the snow. So I want to do this tree here. I'm going to use that same green. Oh, it does get a tiny bit messy because it's chalk pastels. I'm just going over some of them. You can tell where there's some like glinting lights, but I will add those over with my Q-tip and some probably yellow. Yeah, it's all blurry in the background. It's almost like a photograph. So if you think about pictures that have that depth of field, oops, that's not part, that's part of his, his shoulder. So this is just the type of book that this is. Okay. And I'm going to reuse this cotton pad and just blend it in, and then blending it I just like to soften it up a tiny bit. Hi, Sophia. I haven't tried the pan pastels yet. And you know what? They do sound intriguing. However, they're very, very expensive, in my opinion. These were like $25 maybe for all these colors, and these will last me forever for the application I'm using it for. So I'm really happy with these ones at the moment. Hi, Audrey. Actually, I think I might use a cotton ball for this part. Thank you so much for the gift. Do I have any cotton balls handy? Oh, I do, but they're buried. Got them. So you can use a regular cotton ball. I liked using a combination of the cotton balls and the cotton pads, which are like the makeup remover pads or whatever they are from the dollar store. And you can kind of vary the intensity a little bit by just adding a tiny bit more or pressing a little harder with the chalk pastels here. And it just gives it that subtle, it just changes that gray to a color. We're colorizing this photo. It's not really a photo, but it feels like one. Thank you so much. Thank you. I like it too. I was like, how do I make this cozy today? So I'm watching a fireplace channel. I don't know if my YouTubers can see that. I have to angle it better for the next one, but it just took me so long to set up today. Sorry, doggy's barking. So I did use 2 different colors of green here on purpose. And you can layer those. It is. This one is, I think it's a cinnamon clove. Look at my cute little guy here. It's from Michael's. Cinnamon clove. I just tried to make it so I wasn't going to be too hot. Look, I already have chalk under my nails. I may start another one, yeah, because this one I'm just finishing this one. Thank you so much, you guys. I love you guys so much. You're always so encouraging. I actually have, for my tripod, it's a stand that's got a boom arm on it. So it's sitting over this way. And I have it clamped to my desk just with like these big industrial hooks. Or not hooks, but here, I'll show you. Just a clothes pin, but it's massive. I use them for my crocheting, so I just make sure it doesn't move anywhere. And I have a magnet kind of taped on here, like one of those phone holding magnets, and that's what's holding my my actual webcam for the YouTube live stream. And then this one for TikTok, it's got the little holder on the end of the boom arm, and it's got a little ring clip or whatever those are, those round magnetic ones, and that's what I clip my iPhone onto. Let me move this. There. Look at, he's so cute. But see, just adding a tiny bit of that chalk pastel in the background makes it look not finished, but like we're working on it. I'm going to do the sky in the background is going to be a dark blue, I think. Like this gray blue. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, this is from my North Pole Gnomes, it's called. And it's a grayscale book, which makes them so fun to color. Especially, adults. I do like coloring the Bolognese, I've said it 100 times. But these are just so much up my alley at the moment. This is my obsession right now. And maybe we'll make it like snowing. The snow, I used a little bit of blue and black chalk pastel, almost like a gray. And then we used a little bit of acrylic pen marker. Sorry, not pen, but it was like an acrylic white marker, and dabbed it out once that color was on. I dabbed it a little bit so it wouldn't be so harsh. This is a little whimsical dude at the North Pole. So we want everything to be kind of soft and like cute and squishy. That doesn't make any sense, but you know what I mean. We want everything to be super sweet and cute. I do think I want this a little darker, so I am going to go over with a tiny bit of this darker blue. And that's a thing too with your chalk pastels, is you can layer your colors and then kind of mix them in together. Cute and squishy. Sometimes my mouth says things that don't make any sense. Let's see if this is going to help me. Just blend that in a little bit together. Oh, that's kind of nice. We'll put stars and stuff up there, maybe some snowflakes. I'm just kind of blending those two colors together a little bit. Now for the lights, we're going to use my favorite bright yellow. As you guys know, I love this yellow. It makes perfect sense. Sometimes it does. Thank you, Savage Karma. I love you guys so much. Thank you for coming by. And see, this makes it almost look like that bouquet. Is it bouquet? That where it looks like blurry lights in the background. I can't remember what it's called. I looked it up when I was doing that for my other pages, but now I can't remember. But it's fun to add in some like blurred out cute lights. It's almost like orbs. Oh, yay, Karma. You're on leave. Are you good? This is grayscale. Little ghosty orbs. The ghost of Christmas past. I think I'm going to add in some like red lights. They've trimmed the trees up here. The last batch of Q-tips that I got weren't great. They kind of do scratch a tiny bit. So I'll show you how I'm going to do the snow on the roofs and kind of over here a little bit. Oh, good for you. Oh, good for you. You got a walking pad. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Rain. Oh my goodness, everyone's here. Just going to add a tiny bit of the blue. Just scribble it and kind of in spots. See how scratchy these are? I don't like this. I'm good. I had a bout. I don't know if it was food poisoning or what it was, but I was not well for a few days. So I think I actually have a food allergy. It's kind of like it was like a reaction almost. Bokeh. Yes, thank you so much. I'm just adding a tiny bit of blue in just to make it give it some texture. Now a little bit of this. This is the black chalk, chalk pastel. And I do, like, it does kind of make it look a tiny bit dirty, but it kind of just makes it look like shading. Oh, you did? Good for you. Yeah. Black Friday. Isn't it Cyber Monday today? Okay, that's good. And let's blend that. Just going to take a clean part of my little blender. Thank you so much. Just a little, I should have used maybe a darker blue, but that's okay. This is a little bit brighter blue back here. Oh, you're amazing. Thank you, Spooky. I'm going to, let's see, what do I want to do next? I think I'm going to add maybe a little glowing yellow from back here, like through our little windows. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Diana. And I might use some white actually on the snow. I'm not trying to cover it entirely. I'm just trying to add a little bit of color to that gray area. And then I give it a gentle blend. Or just a little, it's not really a blend. It's just to kind of take the excess of that chalk pastel off. Yeah, that's better. Hi, V. How are you? How are you, my friend? All right. This, I think, is going to be with a Q-tip again. Let's see if I can make... You can also use... I'm good. I'm recovering from some food allergy or something. I don't know what happened. But I'm happy to be back. This is going to make it a little bit whiter. Whiter? Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Oh, we're almost at 25K. Or 25. 2.5. You guys would have been really busy. And for back here, you know what? Let's do, thank you so much. I'm actually enjoying this up here. It is so much fun. Where is my, I think I still have it out. I do, it's right here. So this is what I did for the snow kind of down here, was using a big, well, what is it called? Bullet tip, these rounded tips. And I'm just going to add in some dots, but I want it to be soft. So I'm going to go over with my, just something to kind of soften it up. You could use your fingers too, but I mean, my fingers are already super messy, but it just takes the edge off a little. Oopsies. That's okay. Thank you guys. Right? It actually makes it look like there's snow. Oh, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. You could probably use even like a I don't know if a Kleenex would work, but probably a paper towel or just something soft that you don't mind getting a little bit of ink on. Thank you so much. Oh, we love a nice high five. I did. It was so cute. I love when you guys share your colorings with me. It means the world to me, you know? Thank you guys so much. So this was done the other day, most like our cute little guy here and the pole sign. We did last week on a live stream, but it took a couple hours, an hour and a half, let's say. But this I've been doing for probably 30 minutes just to do the background. But it's worth it. I love spending time. And plus I'm chatty. So I'm chatting with everybody while I'm kind of coloring at the same time. So oh, try it. It's fun. That's the whole idea. Just have fun. It's coloring. It's not, it's not rocket science, right? Oh my gosh. Wendy has 59 adult coloring books. I don't know, Tegan. I probably will. Yeah. Cause I've only been on for about half an hour at this point, but I will definitely do another page. I don't know if it's going to be from this one or from another book. I have a few that I want to color in. This is a grayscale book, which makes it nice and soft. Oops. But I do create my images with a program called Leonardo AI, and I do like my grayscale pages to have like this depth of field, which makes the background blurry. Oh my gosh, Savage Karma has 30 books. Oh my gosh, yeah, I know. It's so easy to do, you know? I can add a little here. Yeah, art is sometimes hard, but it honestly, coloring is, you can get super creative and fun with coloring. And if you want to try a grayscale page, check my link tree. I have some free pages up there if you want to try. Oh, you bought 5 of my books. Oh my gosh, I love you so much. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. You have no idea what it means to me. I started doing the books like separately from coloring. I started coloring for anxiety, but then I started making books for anxiety, like as a way for me to help with anxiety. Oh yeah, you can. Oh, you're my hero. Oh, I am gonna try and do a couple more like super fun books. But I'm just kind of exploring what I want to do. Oh, that's cute. And so you can just, I don't want it to be too uh harsh. Is that the word? Yeah, I like the coffee break one too. It's cute. My hands are already dirty, so it doesn't matter that I'm adding in a little ink on my hands. And I like adding in just little bits of color here and there. These are my Just Art acrylic brush tip markers. So they have this nice brush tip to them. Let's see if you guys can see that. There we go. And they are the acrylic markers. So they're going to cover, think of acrylic as coverage. So acrylic markers are going to cover any area or any part of your image that has something behind it. So it's going to cover it. Oh, should I maybe make like little candies around here or something? I don't know. Let's make them soft. I think I'll add yellow again. Oh, maybe a little orange. Let's do this. We're gonna make this a little bit more of a candy gingerbread type log house. There. It just needed something. Oh, good. You've been using the Crayola Twistables, and how are they doing? Oh, that's better. It needed a little bit of orange, apparently. Oh, good. That's fun to know. Okay, let's add a little glow back here too. I can't stop. Well, once you have a little bit on your Q-tip, you can kind of just keep going a little bit. I'm gonna add yellow there. And do they blend easy? That's awesome. I use a program called Leonardo AI to render my images for my newer books. The older ones, I was purchasing the rights from other designers, but they were using AI and not really, really great ones either. So I taught myself as part of my therapy. I'll call it therapy. I spend a lot of time on the little piddly details, as you can see. That's good. Leonardo AI, I use the paid version. Just because I want to have enough of my, I want to have enough. You have to get credits. Should it use a little orange up here? Do I have that still? Let's do orange up here, and then I think we're almost done, and then I might do some snowflakes, actually, just kind of here and there. Okay, so cute. Where's my little Smoother Pro? Is that it there? Nope. There it is. I'm gonna do some little snowflakes. And I am gonna make them nice bright white. And some are gonna be big. Thank you so much, Brandy. Oh, you guys are awesome. I guess I don't really need to worry about how precise these snowflakes are. Thank you so much. Cynthia, I just did the background today. I had started this page the other day, and I didn't quite get done. I wasn't feeling great. I don't know what's going on, but like migraines recently, this food thing, I don't know. Anyway, it is what it is. We're going to add a snowflake there. And some little ones now. It's not very snowy, but there is a little bit coming down. Oh my gosh, I love these. I love these Smoother Pro pens. And actually that big one that I was using, I think it's called Royal Lancaster, Lancaster, something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I got those from Walmart. The Smoother Pros I got from, I think, oh no, it was Amazon. It was the Zon. I got it from the Zon. Only a little bit more snow is coming down. And some big ones. I think that's good. That's good, not too much more. Were we going to call him Twinkle? Hi, Autumn. Kringle. We were going to call him Kringle. Oopsies. Don't set a fire here. There we go. Let me find my... Whoopsies. Where did I put the other ones? I have everything tucked away, which is good. Oh, here they are. My little gel pens. What one? Oh, let's use this one. I have a little sparkly gel pen. Oh my goodness. I make a big mess. I don't know if that's going to be dark enough. I want it to kind of be red. Oh, here's one. This will be good. This is just a fine tip. Actually, maybe the other one would be fine. Let's just use the other one. Kringle. Oh, purple? I just saw that. Let's see if I've got a nice kind of, oh, I do. I have one that's kind of in between red and purple. Let's see what this looks like. I don't use these very often. Oh, I like that one. It's almost like a silvery. Okay, Kringle. He's so handsome. I'm just going over it a few times to make it a little thicker. Oh, he's so cute. Thank you. Did I spell that right? Yes. Sorry, I'm reading and watching and not watching what I'm doing. Like he's Kris Kringle. Thank you guys so much. Oh, so this one, the scratch pad I'm using is really, it was from the dollar store. So it's just a sketchbook. And the pages are kind of like, they're not ideal. They're not white, which I'd prefer. But they're they're kind of like a cardstock. You know? So it's not bad. Oh, I know what I'm going to do too. Let's use this one. Thank you so much, Autumn. I haven't been on since last week. So this is fun. I'll probably be doing another page. Oops, I did that wrong. Little hollies. Yay, I'm glad I'm back too, actually. I mean, oh my gosh, almost 10K. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Thanks for letting me know, Sherry. I keep forgetting to look. Always, like, look, you can see where that marker went through. So always protect your work, as always. Oh, I forgot this part. Oh, I love you guys too. Oh, it's December. So I started in November, but I'm going to put November/December 1. And I did this on this and YouTube. And I'm going to put, like, I know we had a lot in the other one too, but oh, your mom does. Tell her thank you. I'm going to put, oh, we got to 10K. You guys are awesome. All right. Wow, that was an hour. Thank you. I just finished now. Just finished right this minute. Let me move this back. Oh, my music stopped. So I have been on for, I think, an hour. Sorry, I need to get organized for 1 second. And I need to Let me just put on my music. Put on my different, this one. There we go. So do we do another one from this book, or should we do one from, I have Cozy Country Christmas, and where's the other one? Oh, there it is. I tidied it up. Or this one. Okay, Karma, enjoy. I kind of feel like doing, where was this one? We haven't done any from the Country Christmas yet. And this is the updated version. Oh, look at Kringle. He's so sweet. We could have fun with this one. Ooh, that's pretty. Yes, I can. I'll show you the one we just finished. I don't know which one to do. I know this is this book is so fun. We got a lantern. There's too many things, too many choices. Ooh, cute little horsey. I like the sleigh too. Oh, that's nice though. It's too hard to decide which one to do. I use a program called Leonardo AI. Whoops, sorry, YouTube. I think I just hit the speaker. What about, I think either I do like the stockings though. I use Leonardo AI to render my images for my newer books. And that's why I redid this one, because I had purchased originally the rights from a designer from another one, but I didn't like the images. So I kind of redid them in grayscale. I do like this one. Okay, so we're going to have to decide. Where was that horsey? Oh, I like that one too. I like them all, to be honest, but you said the cottage with the sleigh in the front, right? Oh, I like the horsey. Wait a minute. Remember how the other day you guys said, just flip the page and we'll color what comes up. I may have to do that, because now I can't find that other. I know exactly what one you meant with the sleigh in the front. Maybe it's back here. I like the Christmas tree farm too. Oh, this one. This one might take me a little bit too long, so I'm going to do this one. Why am I keep going? It's because I can't decide. We will do a rooster one too, but not today. Lantern or horsey? This is the front cover. Okay, we'll do the lantern. Lantern today, and then I might do the horse for my channel. There. Yeah, I do like this one too. I'm going to start by I'm going to clean off this protector sheet that I've been using. I'm just using some isopropyl alcohol. Just a spray. And I'm going to use one of these. Whoops. It's one of my makeup wipes. This poor page protector I've had for a year. You can reuse them, which is super handy. And I do like to put a piece of paper in behind, because when you do add the markers, you can see. So if once this gets wet, and if this is clear, you'll see part of this image just show through. However, we won't need to worry about that, because when you put the piece of paper in, it just kind of hides it prevents that other image from showing through. Oh, lamination paper. That's a great tip. Where's my other clip? There we go. Sorry, it just takes me 1 minute to get set up. It wants to pop up a bit. See, it's a new one, so I have to really squish this down a bit. Okay. Red? Are we going to do this red? I think we have to do the lantern red. Hi, Laverne. I'm going to play this one. Okay, here we go. Sorry, I'm just changing the music. Okay. The only thing is with these, they're really cute, or they're very handy. However, they do kind of go through, so kind of have to skip a page or two in between. Oh my gosh, my playlist. I have a wonky playlist going. What happened? Let's do this one. It's just playing the same thing. I'm going to use my markers, and this is Cozy. Country Christmas. See, Brandy, that's smart. You're coloring along? Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, for a mirror? Well, you can use a color that's reflected, like that you've used in the actual, in the picture that you've done, like kind of a reflection of that. Or sometimes I use gray and then use my Smoother Pro over top, which is my white pen, and kind of just give it a little smear and then wipe it off real quick to make it look like it's a shine or reflection glow thingy. You know what I mean? Let's decide what color marker we're going to do this lantern. I love the grayscale because the result, I don't know, the result, it's so satisfying, to be honest. It's my preference right now. I definitely don't mind the bold and easy ones, but you know, I am Gen X. I'm a little bit older, so I do like, you know, I like the sophistication and kind of the challenge. For this red, ooh, I think R160 will be fun. R160, let's have a look. Let's see what that looks like. Where are you? Oh, that might be nice. That is a super red. Where's my tiny little pen that I use? Up here. Oh, there it is. I did. So you can get, if you want a free swatch chart as well, check out my link tree. There's a bunch of free printables there, as well as my storefronts and some digital stuff. That's a great suggestion, Brandy. I think I still, because I don't know what I've done with them, but sometimes they get lost or tossed, if you know what I mean. R160. And these are the Ohuhus. Ohuhu markers. And I'll be using chalk pastels. Lost or tossed. That's one way to put it. Okay, and with these pages, 11K, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. It is printer paper, remember, so I'm not going to take my marker all the way to the edge. I know my markers bleed, so I want to kind of stay in the lines a little bit. And you can see it's already bled over the line a little bit, but that's okay. We can hide that. This is going to be so pretty. Oh yeah, this one's very, I don't know if I've actually used this one before, this marker, or very often, maybe just a handful of times. So it's very juicy. And you guys know me. You know I like using my brush tip, so I feel artistic. It's like painting. Oh, you had donuts. This is the cozy country Christmas. I stay away from those chiseled tips They do not make me happy. That's why I like my cutesy little brush tips. Oh, hi, Hillary. These are the Ohuhu brush tips. Hi, Hillary and baby. Yeah, they do bleed a little bit. And alcohol markers, you kind of need to go slow. And sometimes I don't like going slow. This is R160, and I don't think I've used this very often. It's almost like a new marker, and I've had these for like a year and a bit, half maybe. If you check my link tree, all the books. Oh, I got the wrong book there. That's the North Pole Gnomes. This one's the Cozy Country Christmas. I don't think I have a little thing for that, but we just finished that book. I'm going to put this up there, but it's the Cozy Country Christmas. Hi, Simmer. You can see that we've kind of gone over a tiny bit here with the red. I'm not too worried. We will be going over everything with the chalk pastels, and sometimes I do use a colored pencil. Let's move on. I'm going to do a nice gray for this silver. Let's see what this one's like. I just grabbed one. Yeah, this one is, I have Cozy Christmas and Cozy Country Christmas. But I will be adding some pages to the free printables from all of my new books, including this one. This one was updated, so I'll update a couple images up there. I will put a little bit of gray here. Okay. I think we should just go for it here. I might do the gray. A little bit of gray for the glass. Is this the same gray? This is really light too. And you might think it's counterproductive because I'm just going to be, it's already gray, but I do want it to have a bit of color. And then I'm going to add in our chalk pastels, and it's going to look fab. And now a nice gold. I want the middle to be nice and glowy. Y050, I think. Or Y3. Let's do Y3. Do I have that one out? I think, nope, right here. Oh, you know what I didn't do, guys? Oh no. I put R160 away. I didn't do my little sticker. And what gray did I use? Oh, it was this one. What did I do with that one? Yes. R160. This is the Y3. And this gray was the CG01. Whoops, CG01. This is just so I can keep track of the colors I'm using on the page. And that way you guys can see too if you're coloring along. Can you guys believe it's December 1st? Because I cannot. I can't believe it. Do I need to move you guys up a bit? There. Sorry, YouTubers. There we go. Is that better? I'm trying to make it so you guys can see everything. Everyone can see everything. And just by feathering, look at how pretty that is. I'm going to use the same color for the flame over here and this little candle. And I'll probably use this for maybe some of the Christmas balls, the baubles. Why don't we do this next, and then we can go on to the green for our branches. Oh yeah, that's nice. Hi, Paige. What color are we going to do the mantle? Are we thinking like a brown, or are we thinking something different? The darker grayscale can be challenging, but it's so fun to figure out. I could definitely do brown, dark brown. Why don't we do this BR2 or YR1? Let's try YR1. Oh, I didn't write my yellow down here. Y3. YR1 is, where are you? YR1. I don't know if that's going to be dark enough. E110. Let's see if I have that out. Oh, is this the one that was not working? Let me see if this one's going to work. Oh, that's nice, actually. Those two are really nice colors. E110. And the other one was YR1. I think the E110 would be better. But I will keep that other one out. E110. Where's my sticker? E110. I'm going to do this because we'll probably end up using both. Oh, just like Belly. Is it? Sorry, I'm trying to read your name. Belle. YR1. Belle. Oh, you're sweet. Aw. I actually, because I'm reading on my phone, which is over to the side here, and part of my page covers it, so I don't always, it's not always easy for me to see the writing, you know what I mean? The text. Oh, there you go. The E110. I'm going to start here. That's a nice warm brown. When I'm going around the little bits where, say, the branches or something would show through a tiny bit, I just like pat it on, if that makes sense. I kind of stipple the marker on so it's not a straight line. That way it's easier to blend in when you're ready to add in that green. And I love how the color is different because of that shading, the grayscale. So fun. I'm just going to actually do this whole thing the same. And I like that it's kind of different degrees of intensity of that ink. So I don't worry about it being a super solid color. Do you know what I mean? Do I say do you know what I mean a lot? But that way it looks more realistic. I want those needles to have a little bit of that brown coming through. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. All right. Hi, Liliana. It turned out really nice. Look at that. I don't even need to add any shading or highlighting, I don't think. But I will. Why don't we do our little baubles and kind of our little accent pieces here. And then I'm going to be adding in our green after I have a sip of tea. What time is it? 3:30. Oh, a silver blue. Okay, let's pick one. What about this BG? This BG03. That's kind of a bluish, silvery color. And then I'll add in my other. Oh yeah, it's noon there. Yeah, not here. I actually think this one is out already. I still have all my markers out from the other day. BG. Oh, here it is. It was away. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. I might do most of the actual baubles in this, the Christmas balls. What are we going to call them? I don't know. I don't want to get flagged for saying bad words, but it is. They're Christmas baubles. Ornaments. Yes. BG03. Right? It's funny how my brain just, it shuts off and then I think it's one thing and it's, oh my gosh, anyway. I digress. And same thing in the spots. I don't want it to be a harsh line there, so just gonna tap it in. This is going to be red and blue matchy. Give a little tap, tap, taparoo. I've seen that movie way too much. So anytime I say tap, I go, just tap it in, tap, tap, tap it in. Taparoo. Oh, that's pretty. Let's do some back. I'm not going to do all of them on the tree the same color, but I am going to do a bunch of them. Oh, one down here. Let's do this one. What about the candle? And this little jar. Maybe we'll make this a dark blue. Maybe the candle should be red. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do this, like that, you know, that royal, dark royal blue color that the glass can be PB, either this one or this one. Let's go B080. B080. Is that dark enough? I think so. It is. It's a grayscale image. So they start like this. It's almost like a picture. This is B080. Oh, green candle. I can do green, no problemo. Let's do. What about this, like a G6 or 9? Maybe. Oh, what about this G240, G9? I like G9. It'll kind of be in this kind of muted category. Know what I mean? Category? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, that's beautiful. I didn't write this down, but I will. And back here, there's one back here. Hello, Lola. I might do some of my baubles the same. And what about these? They're almost like juniper berries. So I'll use this blue. And you know what? I know I said I was going to use this blue, but I think it needs to be more kind of in this muted family. So I'm thinking, what about PB9? What color did I say? B080. Right. Do you know what I mean? That's not quite blue enough. I have a vision in my head. What about this B290? B. I have to like look around my light. I have my light in a weird spot because I have all my stuff set up. What did I say? Oh, my eyes are so bad today. I said, pardon me. Oh, B260 or B290. Okay. B290. Thank you, guys. Oh, it's just dark. That's why I can't see it. Oh, my Lord. This will be better. See how it's kind of like the same undertones. That's exactly what I wanted. B290. And G9. Okay. Oh, so pretty. think I might actually use, no, I'm not gonna. I know sometimes I say I'm gonna use the fine tip, but I do prefer the brush tip because you can just be artistic. Be artistic. You'll see me doing a lot of feathering and not the hair. That was back in the 70s and 80s. Oh, that's a gorgeous color. They're like juniper berries. I maybe should have done these red, but I can add some extra color to them after. And where is YR? Let's do the, that's the one. We'll do around the mirror. And then we'll get going on the green and decide what color we're doing for the walls. Looks like there's a ribbon here. I'm gonna make it look like it's all, maybe it's like that burlap. Thank you so much, Jen. It is fun. I am going to use my marker, a green marker for this part of the branches. I'm not sure about the tree, although I will see when I get there. Probably will. What about GY5? I think that's kind of along the lines of what we're using. GY5. Oh, it's out. I have that one out. Where though? Oh my goodness, I have a mess here. That's GY6, 7. Oh, 5 is right there. Oh my goodness, sorry. I put it back in the wrong spot. It is not very juicy, but this one's like, it's kind of running out a little bit, which might not be bad. Ooh, that might be a wee bit too dark. There's no in between. And this is a GY7. That's definitely too light. Let's try 6 then. Yeah, that's too yellow. Okay, but that is right. That's the perfect color. So I think GY5 and GY8 will be the two that I kind of use for the trees. GY5. I may have to recharge this one a little bit. Although it's not too bad. They're both pretty. I love green. I love green, gray. Oh my gosh. GY5. So this one's a GY5, GY8. We're not using these two. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm at 15.1K, you guys. Thank you so much. It's starting to get dark in here. I started out and it was light out. So I didn't have my big overhead light on. But now we're getting dark. The sun's going down a lot sooner here. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, I may have to go turn my light on in a few minutes. Now, I wonder if I should do, it has been, but it's not today. Or it was earlier. It was sunny actually earlier. Oh, that's pretty. But we've been getting storms on and off, like huge, crazy snowstorms. We got almost 2 feet of snow the other day. Literally crazy. Oh, your mom's from PEI? They get tons of snow out there. I'm in Ontario, so we do get quite a bit of snow. But, you know, sometimes, some winters, we don't have snow at Christmas. It just depends. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they're great. The poor dogs, my poor pups, were up to like their tummies, and they're big dogs. I know this is a weird way to color. However, it's kind of how I like to apply my ink. Hi, Gemini. Oh, you got a dusting? Thank you for coming by, Dana. I appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea. No idea, my friends. Even though I did use my kind of patting that color in for the needles here, it's way better to go over the edge. You can see that there's still an edge there, but it's a lot softer than it would have been. And you can blend those colors in together a little bit. Thank you so much, Gemini. It's coming along. Oh, we haven't decided what color to do the walls yet. What about a nice beige or a grayish? You can tell that I've just gotten this book. I haven't even barely cracked it open. Look how fuzzy and pretty they look. Oh, I'm going to put you guys on hold for a second. Hubby's calling. Oh, sorry. How do I pause? Hi, Carol. You know what, guys? I'm I'm just going to run to the other room. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I don't know how to pause it on here. Oh, do I go here? Oh, right there. I'll be back in a second, guys. No, we're good. We're good. Yeah. Anyways. Okay, love. Yeah. Oh, you can get near it. Oh no. That'd be a good idea. Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Oh, that's funny. Maybe I'll get back. Love you. Bye. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. Thanks for sticking with me. Just need, just needed to call my hubby back. He's on his way home. Let's see this G. Oh, okay, let's do here. I'm back. I try not to do that too often, but he's always complaining that I never pick up my phone. So sometimes I've just got to pause live and call the hubby. I might do a few of these nice and dark, actually. Maybe I'll do the ones back here. The dark green. And then when I put I think for the little bits of the pine boughs here, I'm going to use probably pencil. To add in some little extra details. And then the rest will probably be the chalk pastels. Oh, I like the two different colors, actually. Thank you guys. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are enjoying. And I know I've said this a bunch of times. I'm really trying to figure out a good schedule. So I'm thinking maybe Monday and Wednesdays is going to be my live days. Definitely the Mondays are the easiest, unless I've got appointments and stuff. But that's, I think, what I'm going to try and do from now on. And I'm also really trying to get my channel, YT channel, kind of going a little bit there. So I do need to like be filming content and stuff. I don't want to just put replays up all the time, although I do enjoy, editing them and doing voiceovers and stuff. But, it's nice to have some fresh stuff there too. I'm not sure what time yet, probably around noon, like kind of like what I did today. So it'll be either afternoon or after 7. Which one's this? Oh, that's the fire. This is a lighter one. I'll do that up here. A little bit lighter here for these two. And maybe this one. Just the end of this one. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I'm Eastern Standard Time. So right now for me, it is 4 o'clock exactly. Now that darker green. Such pretty colors. You guys did good picking the colors today. Me and my chaotic coloring. I'm sure you guys are used to it by now. Oh, that's pretty. I do like the dark green. I think I might do the tree in the dark green. I think that's going to be what happens. And then I'm not that chaotic. I just kind of go back and forth every which way. GY8. You know what? I think I'm going to do before I do the tree, I'm going to do the window first. And I might actually just do it in the in my chalk pastels. So did we decide what color we're doing like this? We're going to do this wall back here. This looks like a chair rail kind of thing, some molding. Oh, thank you. Why don't we do the wall in chalk pastel too? Let's see. I think it might be easier to do the rest maybe in chalk pastel grayish blue. I've got this. Let's see what these two look like, because I think a blue would be pretty. Let's see what this is going to look like. And for this one, I'm going to use, again, my handy dandy that's probably too light. I do like this gray blue. Oh, I think that's the one. This is kind of in between the two colors. It's nice gray blue. Okay. I'm gonna start up here. I love chalk pastels. I think this is good. And then if we want it to be a little muddy, not muddier, but if we feel like it needs to be more gray, I can add some tiny bit of black. That's pretty. I really like that color, actually. Oh, sorry, puppy. She's an older girl now, but I still call her puppy. And with the chalk pastel, if you get some on another area you don't want it to be on, you can erase it. But it really just blends really nicely either over or under your markers. Thank you so much. Thank you, Doug. Dugan? Is it Dugan? I'm going to say Dugan. So with the chalk pastel, if you don't like it, or you get some, say, let's put some on this branch here and say you don't want it to have that blue tinge. I take this is an eraser, Doofin. Whoops. And then you go over top and you just erase it. It's really simple. Actually, I'll show you what it looks like. This is how I was doing my bokeh, like the little shiny bits in behind your work. But, oh, I'm going to use a Q-tip for in here. Oh, or a putty eraser. That's a great tip. Thank you. Thank you guys for sharing your handy tips. Yep, any eraser should work. Thank you guys so much. And if you want it darker, go over it a few times to make it a little more intense. We don't want to be tense, but we sometimes want our work to be intense. Okay. Now, I think the lantern is going to have a little bit of blue showing through from in behind it. So I'm just going to use this dirty, the same blue that I used before. I'm not going to add any more onto this. I am just going to rub it in gently though, but not everywhere because I do still want it to glow a little bit. Well, a lot actually. But I just want it to kind of show that it's reflecting some of that light there. Thank you so much. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Toadie. Just going to add a little bit of that blue to the reflection of this mirror, and I'm just going to leave that for now. And we're going to go and do some, let's add in this yellow here. And again, my favorite yellow. You can see I've used this one a little bit. It's starting to get a little divot in the end from where I roll in my Q-tip there. So now I'm taking that chalk pastel and going around the flame, and I want to make it glow. Oh, thank you so much, Wendy. And you can add little shines of that yellow everywhere, which is what I really love to do. Oh, my workshop, Wednesday, is using that same song over and over. So let's go here. Let's try this one. Oh, I'm so glad you're enjoying. I want a little bit of this to shine on this part of the lantern. Oh, it's the same one. Okay. I guess I've been on for a long time because I have a lot of repeats. Oh, you guys. You're so lovely. Are we ready to kind of go on with the rest of the shading and highlighting? I think so. Why don't I do the tree? And why don't I do the background, and then I'll kind of finish up with the glow. But I really wanted, this is kind of where I wanted to be with this candle, the lantern. The chalk pastels that I've been using are both the Stadler and these Montmartres, which, I mean, I would get these. They're amazing. They're so much fun. So this is the ones I use. Montmartre, they're the soft chalk pastels. I've had these for about 4 months and hardly gotten into any of them. Well, I've used a bunch, but they'll last you forever if you're using them like this. Is it going to be nighttime out? I think it's going to be evening. So I think we're going to start with dark. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for asking. I'm so happy when people ask. So I'm going to use the same blue, the same thing that I was putting the blue on with. I'm just going to add a little bit of dark and see how that looks in behind here. And I'm really just going to tap it in. It's probably going to be, oh, a really nice dark blue. That way I can kind of, I know it looks really similar to the wall here, but we're going to make it really nice. Don't worry. Let's do the green next. And I'm going to use this nice dark green. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Wendy. You guys have been tapping hard today. Oh, that's a pretty color. You know what? I'm going to use my blending tool for this part. And where did I put it? Oh, it's right here. Now I'm just using one of my blending stumps. Oh, you did. I'm so happy. Thank you so much. I'm just going to reuse this one, but I am going to just rub off some of this other color that was on here. It is kind of green already, but just trying to wipe it off a tiny bit, or you can just use a pad as well. I do too. I sand them, but it gets so messy, especially if I'm using pastels. So I'm just gonna, especially if it's color that's very similar. But normally, yes, I do sand them. I have a little sanding block. This just adds a little bit of color to that gray. But keeps it nice and soft. Like you still want it to be that background, nice blurred out depth of field. This is why I love using chalk pastels in grayscale books especially. And look how easy it is, really just putting a little bit of chalk on. That's really all I'm doing. This is a blending stump. And you can get these at any art supply store, really. But I've also been using Q-tips, and I've been using cotton balls and cotton pads, like the makeup removers, that kind of thing. Hello, Scary Mary. Oh, hubby's home. I can hear the puppies. I'm doing good. You can see where this is like, I haven't added any highlights or shading to it. Only the little bit in the middle for the lamp. But we're getting there. Okay. I'm just about done with this chalk pastel for the tree. This is chalk pastel, and I'm just using a blending stump to apply it onto the page. I don't want to put too much over top of that grayscale. For Ohuhu markers, if they bleed or they run, I kind of just try and disguise it more than erase it. There's not really any erasing alcohol markers, although you can use a little bit of the blending tool, or the colorless blender, to push some of the ink back. But I don't really like using the colorless blenders. My little Gnome. I got that one into Orangeville. It was so sweet. Okay, now we're going to, let's finish here. I think some of the balls on here, ornaments, are going to be red. And maybe I will use the marker. No, I'm going to use my Q-tip. Sorry. I'm kind of jumping all over the place. Hi, Fly. I may need to actually use the marker because this may not be dark enough. And I think our like tinsely stuff is going to be a gold. That's actually not too bad. I was going to say balls. They're Christmas balls. Bubbles. They're bubbles. I was trying to find a way to not get a strike. But I don't think I would anyway, because it is Christmas balls. Right? They're balls. Let's do one here. There, that's good. Oh, let's do this one. And I am going to do this stuff in gold. Yeah, it's been a while. I was off. I started last week on a page. Yeah, tell you about. Yes, Annie on yet? Let's find this nice. Ooh, what about this? Like, that almost looks like gold. Let's see. Let's try this down here. I think I'll do the bottom part, this color, and then the top part's going to be like a yellow. I'm going to do this bit green. I missed this. There's a little branch here. Thank you, guys. So I'm going to use this darker, it's almost like a dark goldish brown. So this is what I'm using for our tinsel wrap thing. And I'm going to add that. I'm going to add it to the darker side and to the shading. Hi, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, do you mean this part? This is just like a trim or molding. I don't know what you call it where you are. So it's almost like it's part of the wall. But I think I am going to add some yellow to it or some white to it on mine. Okay. Now let's add in that yellow. Let's add a little bit here. It's fun just to add some random colors. Oh, thank you, Wendy. Oh, different book. I'll have to have a look. I'm going to use this nice soft yellow this time. See, and I can kind of make it look goldy. But also almost like marshmallows. And I'll add some little twinklies to it too. I know this seems like a lot of work, but it's actually a lot faster, I find, than it would be to use a marker for all of this bits in the background. I know, it is amazing what the chalk pastels do, honestly. It just makes me happy. And you don't have to be, there's no precision involved, right? It is super easy. It's so much easier, actually. All right. I think I'm going to make that a little more green back here. Yeah, try them. It's so fun. Okay, we need to add in our shadows now, and then the highlights after. I'm going to use that same blending tool and a black chalk pastel. And I'm going to add in my shadows. Let's start down here. Oh yeah, you can erase any of your chalk pastels or pencil. You can erase. You can just use a standard eraser. I have these like little pen type ones, but it's just got that pencil in it. That pencil. It's just got that soft pencil, white pencil eraser in it. I want these little branches to lift up a little bit. So I'm going to put shadows in behind. It is. This one's from Michael's, the candle, which is funny because if you know me, you know that I spent a lot of my time in the past 10 years making my own candles and selling them. But now I can't really do them as much. So, oh yeah, try your pastels. They're so fun. You can add just a little bit, adds so much dimension and changes things in your. Oh, are you? You are. I think this one's a cinnamon and clove. Is that what I said earlier? I think that's the one I'm using. But yeah, it's nice and cozy. Yeah, you can't mess these up for sure. It's just pastel. Just a little bit of chalk. But I find it so much easier to apply and to get the look you want instead of trying to use a marker. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you, Jules. And if you don't like how it's looking, erase it or go over a little bit more. Exactly. It allows you to keep that depth of field and nice and soft, um, kind of that, I don't know. It keeps them nice and muted and soft and whimsical, and you don't have to worry about your marker being a little more intense than you were wanting. You know what I mean? I want there to be a little shadow behind some of these. You guys are awesome. I'm blushing. Keeps it nice and soft when you use something. Oh, see, colored pencils I do love, and I will be using some in this page when I want to add in some of the details here. Yeah, I like them too. But the pastels I find go so much faster and smoother. But yeah, I do love my colored pencils. I'm not gonna lie. Now this step isn't necessary if you are using a grayscale book. However, it's part of the fun for me. I really do enjoy using the chalk. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you, chat, for looking after everybody. I haven't tried my watercolors yet. I have the watercolor pencil. I think they are. It's like a colored pencil, but it's the watercolors, but I haven't tried them yet because I'm currently obsessed with the chalk pastels. Clearly. This is Cozy Country Christmas. I have Cozy Christmas up here, but it's the country one. I don't have a little sign for that one yet. And anything you want to stand out. Oh my goodness, my dogs are. Let me just open the door. My pups are going crazy. Hi, yes, I heard Daddy's home. Yes, hi. Don't step on my book. Here, let me move this. Yes, good girls. They just missed me. Okay, so I think I'm going to try and add a little shadow. Here. I don't know if it's going to work, but I want to kind of make it look like it's glowing a little bit, casting a shadow. Oh, thank you, Scout. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with this, the way it's shaping up. Sorry, doors are slamming. Okay, this here, because I used the marker to color this part, I think I'm going to use a colored pencil for some of the highlighted bits here, and then my white chalk pastel to do the rest. We're almost there, guys. Oh, why am I going to do this first? I kind of feel like doing these. Our little berries. I'm going to make them more blue. Just with a little bit of chalk pastel. I did color them with the marker first, but I want them a little bit like juniper-y. Do you know what I mean? Just adding a little bit of chalk in there. It's just a pretty color, so I'm going to keep going. Thank you, Crystal. Oh, thank you so much. Hello. Hello, darling. Now for the fine stuff, I do like using the colored pencils. Where did I put my sharpener, however? Oh, they're right here. Lord. Especially if you need to add in like extra detail or some like precision. I do like using a colored pencil. And these are the Brute Fooners. And I'm just making this little glass bottle stand out from the stuff behind it. And adding light and dark values to that, either with a colored pencil or with the chalk pastel, is going to help you get that look that you're looking for, like the separation. Without outlining it, I don't want to outline it, but I do want it to kind of have that be a little bit different, separated. There, that's better. Oh, sorry, Scotty. Hi, little mama. Let's use this yellow. We're going to start going over and adding in our highlights now. And I'm just going to use this yellow because everything's kind of glowing, right? I have two puppers. One is 5, and she is a Border Collie Aussie cross. And my big girl, she's 11, I think almost 12 actually. And she is a German short hair pointer cross. And they're my babies. And I do like to add some of that yellow in everywhere.
They busted the door down?
No, I opened it. They were trying to tell me that you were home.
Hi, gang.
Hubby says hi, gang. All my color buds. Oh, you guys are awesome. Greggy. Right, look at this. I'm just adding a tiny bit of yellow over this green, and it just makes it So pretty. It makes it look glowy. Now, what were we gonna do around? Still need to add in some stuff on the tree, like my little lights and stuff. But what am I gonna do outside? Okay. Not quite sure what I'm doing. I do have acrylic markers that I will be using for here, but I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, I am going to make this brown, actually. The window frame, that will separate it too. That'll kind of just show a difference in the color. But for the background, I kind of want it to be snowing outside, but it's nighttime, right? So maybe I'll just make it, maybe I'll make it darker down here. I like how soft the pastels make it look. Yeah, I'll add little snowflakes. But I think the bottom dark down here needs to be a little darker. Oh, Spinny, hi. Although I don't want it to, I guess it will. It's just going to blend in anyway. It doesn't matter. I will add some yellow in on the branches.
Okay, you want to go pee? Oh my god. Ooh,
That's better. Just needed to not be so light. It was a little too light. But you can still see the tree. Okay. Sorry, just adding some of those tree branches back in because going over with the black kind of erased them a little bit. So just put them back in. Yeah, the tree is going to glow. We're going to make the tree nice and glowy. And we're going to use acrylic markers and yellow chalk pastel. And I'm almost done, you guys. We're almost there. All right, I'm not sure how I want to do the snowflakes, but I think I'm going to start with a colored pencil. Let's see if this, oh, you know what? Colored pencil doesn't work over top of pastel very well. So I'm going to use my Smoother Pro white acrylic pen. It's really snowing outside. But I don't want it to be there. Yes, hi, Spinny. No. I'm just blotting it out a tiny bit. Oh my goodness. Hi. Did you go outside? Was she barking?
Just a bit bark.
A little bit of barking? I'm actually working on a winter book. Oh my goodness. Hang on. I'm going to close that door. They love when Dada comes home.
No, not give too much. Bark. Barking back, no treats.
Oh, that's funny. So I'm working on a winter book that's not just Christmas. So I am working on that, but I'm still kind of figuring out what to do for my images. So that's coming out. And then I'm not sure what else. Oh my gosh, 40K. Thank you guys. I had to clean my glasses. Oh yeah. But I'm up for suggestions. I don't want to make too many more. I may have to kind of thin out some of my old ones that aren't selling. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Let's add tiny glints here. I usually don't add my acrylic marker onto like parts of the image like this, but it doesn't look too bad actually, especially if you blot it out a tiny bit. Ooh, I know what I can do. Sometimes if you want to add a little bit of like snowy stuff, that's the technical term, blot a little bit on the paper and then use your finger to transfer that ink kind of over to the page. Oh, that's fun. It's actually working. I've never done this before, but I'm thinking, okay, it's got to work. I don't know, stuff. Sometimes you just got to try and see if something's going to work. And if it doesn't, then it is what it is. You could probably use, I don't know what else we could use. We could figure something out. That might be something fun to try and see if there's ways we can figure out how to add like this stuff. I might actually use my Wink of Stella. Should we do that? Now your fingerprints are going to show a little bit like mine are. Well, that's because this. So let's try switching up my fingers. And it's just subtle. It's definitely just because I'm being a little weird. Right? May have to actually wipe my hand off. Okay, let's try a different way. now that my hand's all dirty. Let's do a little bit on here. Not that it would actually stay, but I think if you take a cotton pad or a cotton ball and do the same thing, then it kind of becomes like your finger. I like trying new things because it's fun. It just gives it a little, yeah, it gives it a tiny highlight without, I don't want it to be too harsh. And you could also use your white chalk pastel if you wanted. Let's add some on here. You could do this for snow too, like for your pages. Like if you wanted it to be snow. I'm kind of being a little sloppy because I'm hungry and tired. But you could definitely use that technique. Oh, that's cute. Almost looks like a still life when you add a little bit of the ink. You could also use, I do have some acrylic markers, not just a pen. That would probably work, like be really neat to use too. Oh, that's fun. What do we? I think we need some more glow around here. Thank you so much, Mary. So I'll add a little bit more glow, and then I think I don't know. I think we're good. I think I'm pretty happy with the background. Oh, I was gonna add let's add little lights. So we're gonna add yellow. And how about red? We haven't done, well, yeah, we have done red. But let's add some, these are like the lights. Should I be blotting these too? I guess it doesn't, it kind of looks neat with the actual, it's stark instead of being muted. And I think it looks good actually. Let's add some in here. Just like adding little dots of color. They do. I like them. These are my Just Art acrylic markers. It's like there's little twinkle lights in here. And then we'll add the glow around the candles, and then we're done. The important thing to remember when you're coloring is that it's coloring and not to overthink it. Or not to overthink it, not overthink the outcome, I guess. Okay, let's use this again. We're almost finished, my friends. Chalk pastel. Basically just put a bunch of this yellow on. I'm going to use this, I think, because I want it to be a big glow. I love using yellow. I know I've said that like 10 times. Wherever you want, just add yellow, add other colors. It's like I can't stop though. Awesome. I was on the FYP. Oh, yay. Thank you, Kay. I'm using alcohol markers. So these are the alcohol marker colors that I use. And then I use chalk pastels for highlights and kind of the extra fun details. In the background, I did the wall in chalk pastels along with the stuff in the background here. Thank you, guys. Yeah, it turned out pretty. I like adding that glow in because it does make it look so, I don't know, pretty, fun, not real, but realistic-ish. Let's add a couple of like glowy glints. It's cozy, yeah. There. And I'm not done because I'm going to go over these. That's better. Thank you so much. I love coloring like this. This is what makes me happy. So when you guys color, just do it. Do what's making you happy. Maybe I'll do that around the red too. A little bit around the reds. It just gives them that little glow. Almost like little fireflies, except it's our lights on the tree. Oh, that's better. I think that's what I needed. I didn't do anything on the baubles. On the baubles. It also makes that acrylic marker look a little less harsh. Harsh? You still get the color that comes through, but it just kind of softens it a bit. All right, guys. I think I'm done for today as I keep going. I do like that kind of stippling with your finger with the acrylic marker on, like this part here. Thank you guys. I love it. I do love it. Thank you, Audrey. All right, you guys, I think I'm done now. Look at me. I can't stop. And you can see I've gone over in spots. Like the marker that I used bled a little bit over here. You can try to fix it or not fix it. You can try and hide it with a white colored pencil. I'm going to see if that's going to work. It probably won't. Sometimes the white, oh, it is going to work. So that just disguises it a bit. So that's kind of a fun way to kind of tidy stuff up, is with your white colored pencil. I just wanted the lantern to be perfect. And now it is. You guys, I know I have to put up my tree too. I haven't even got out any Christmas stuff yet. So I will be doing that soon. There we go. Oh, my phone's going to die anyway. So yeah, it's about time. Your tree's been up since November 16. Just a reminder, my friends, always put a page protector or something behind your work, because those markers will go through no matter how amazing you think that book is or how amazing you think that your page protector is or a piece of paper. Always put something in behind there. Okay, lovies. I'm going to write down here what we ended up with. What are we going to call this one? How about red lantern? We'll just call this the red lantern. Red lantern. Red lantern glow. Sorry, how about we do that? Glow. Sorry, I didn't see those ones, you guys. And you know what? Remember, I just took out my thing. I should have maybe left it there. It's okay. I'll put it back. Because I want to write down how many likes and everything else. We've had 55 people in here for a good time now, which is amazing. I feel like I'm showing up on the FYP a lot more, which is awesome. Today is December 1. Happy December. This year has been insanely fast. Hi, Auntie Barb. So fast. Long. It's been the longest year ever, but it's gone by so fast. I can't believe it. And we got to 46. I'm going to put 47K because I love you guys. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Okay, lovelies. That was a fun afternoon. It's been a fun 3 hours today. You know, I love you guys so much. I love that you come and hang out with me while I'm doing my coloring. And we'll see you guys next time. I do. Everything is available on my link tree. And this book is Cozy Country Christmas. And it's all grayscale. Yeah, thank you. Bye, guys. Have a great night, and we'll see you hopefully on Wednesday. Love ya. Bye.